Jasper?
Write stories? Yes,
Yeah.
I do. I do write stories.
I wish I fucking paid attention better in English when I have to write them. Because I'm illiterate, and my boss reads them, so I feel bad.
Well, you could just use ChatGPT to write your stuff.
Yeah, it's too much work.
Yeah.
It's too much
Yeah, but
work.
then you also have to pay for ChatGPT.
No, you do it for free.
I'm poor.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have like what 1,000 words and then something, and then you
No,
have to pay.
no, you have a 5,000 word limit.
Well,
They upped the limit.
Wasn't it like, is it either 5,000 words or like 3 questions?
But is it like the words, like the freaking letters?
What do you mean?
Like
'cause-
each individual character?
Yeah, each individual
No.
character. is
Like actual
technically-
words.
Oh.
Oh.
The stuff got longer now.
I
But
see.
I'm assuming we just started, eh?
Yeah.
You did. Yeah, I thought
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome everyone
fuck.
to the Initial F podcast. As you can see, there's a white man beside me.
Yes.
one.
Introduce yourself, please. Just name, age,
Ryan.
race.
Oh, we're doing casting couch already? Okay.
Yeah.
My name's Ryan, 21, almost 22.
You're younger, really?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
the
Oh yeah,
youngest
I
one
guess,
here.
I guess I am the
Well, Jasper's
eldest.
younger. Aren't you young? Yeah, you were younger.
I'm younger than all of you guys.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so welcome to the Initial F podcast.
Yeah.
He's our guest today.
Because Neo's sick.
Neo got sick. He literally like it's like a work call in. It's like, yeah, I can't come in today. And then we were like, oh wait, we could
Go
ask
through the-
Ryan to
go
come
through the
on right
list of
now.
people.
Yeah, we went off for it.
No.
And so yes, Ryan's here today to cover for Neo and
So we have a different perspective on the podcast.
of things, yes. And I did warn Ryan that like it has to be PG. Unfortunately, I it's sort of, you know, if we let's start with like the ethics of doing this podcast for me.
For you.
For
For you. Specifically. If there wasn't anyone else here, we could talk about whatever we want.
everything.
Well, maybe not everything. But
Almost everything.
We could talk about anything if Gerard picked a different
yeah,
career
if I
path.
wasn't
Maybe a part to
the
different-
thing is though, they have free reign if I just wasn't here.
Yeah, because
But-
we're both blue collar people.
Right.
Yeah,
if
we're both mechanics in some sort.
right, usually if I'm not here, they can talk about anything they'd like. No worries. But me, unfortunately, I have to be PG because the law and ethics of teaching states that I have to be as presentable as I can. No matter where I am, I must cry about that. However, if parents and families are going to trust me, I may as well have to do that. So, just an acknowledgement. So, how's everyone?
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's been a while, Ryan,
I know,
actually.
it
has been a while.
We
It's
could start
been-
with that.
It's been 3 years since I've seen you last.
3
And then like
years.
2 years
2 years
because I
for
invited
you.
him over for my birthday.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
couldn't come because you always have fucking work.
Yeah,
You were working that day.
because I was usually because at the time I was working at McDonald's.
Oh,
and
you're
s-
still working at McDonald's?
No, hell no, no, I work. It's an amazing thing.
You want me to believe that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. So see what I mean?
You're bad at this, right?
I know. Yeah.
And you asked me to tell a story, and I'm gonna have to do way more work than that
Yeah.
to keep it PG. God.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, it's like, yeah, I put on my last paper that I have to be careful, but it's so hard to be careful these days. So that's sort of my learning curve at the moment. It's a bit difficult. Oh, and you may have noticed I'm in the center still because I'm pretty cute to be at the center.
He's small and breedable.
Small,
Yes.
breedable. Whatever Ryan would like to say about me, yes. And also, I cut my hair.
He
I've
became a white
grown.
man.
Yes,
he got a
I've
mullet
grown.
now.
He became a true Canadian
Oh,
with
yeah.
that mullet.
He's gonna pull the Michael Jackson, start bleaching his skin and go white.
Oh jeez.
I could, yeah, I could. And then I also got these. I got a Yeti yesterday, just to feel
You're whiter
something.
than I am. How are you white?
Yeah,
I
Oakley,
might as well do a spray tan and just.
Oakley belt and then Oakley accessories. Like, why? I must say.
You know,
You look like rich white people trying to like. Oh, it's not a flex.
Oh
but-
yeah. Oh, I dropped my iPhone 14 512 megabytes, 5 gigabytes
You mean
on
that-
the
I gotta
side of
move
my
my-
Lamborghini
I gotta move my
Murcielago.
Oakleys out of the way so I can see.
But I
something.
can't. I can't do that because my 10 grand Rolex is in between. And
George's the type of guy to wear his freaking Oakleys on backwards.
No.
Oh,
I don't,
like
I
upside
don't.
down backwards.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I think eventually I will get into that.
I might have to stop talking to you if you do. Like,
I'd be like, it's right here. And
you'll send you'll have a picture and I'll just delete all of you from just contact. Just no.
Just blocked. Who are you, right? No. So yeah, Ryan, it's been a few years. What has been going on with you for the past 3 years that I don't know of?
Making a lot more mistakes, regretting life choices.
Is it? Okay. Would you like to give an example that you would like to share?
To keep it PG, no.
Not really. Hey, I feel like there's a lot.
It
sounds very charged.
It's mostly women.
Oh, I see.
This dude's a playboy.
Someone's being prolific.
No, I don't choose right. That's all.
Oh, that's a shame.
You know what?
Yeah.
Well, if we think about like women for the time being,
not to be misogynistic.
Not to be misogynistic. Women and men these days, they're very much centered on their phones. And I don't know if you guys notice, but on Instagram a lot, because I'm on Instagram a lot, unfortunately. You know those posts that are like, yeah, I miss my ex, those kinds of themes?
Yeah,
I see those a lot on my feed, and those I think manipulate people very, very easily. They'd be like, oh, I missed what this ex has done or this ex has done, and then they'd be like, oh, that's
well, it's also the ease of access to what you can see about that other person.
Right.
Because before it's like, hey, if you ended it with somebody, you'd never see him again. You kind of move on, but now you can just look them up.
Yeah, some people still follow their
it's like
their past significant
it's like
others
if we have an okay friendship,
cool, yeah,
it's
right?
fine, but like I'm not gonna reach out to them. But if it's one where I don't like, then I just straight up block them.
I haven't had a relationship where I just continue talking to the person afterwards.
No.
Because I'm just like, okay, we're done, we're moving on.
Yeah, you have nothing to share with them anymore.
Yeah, I'm like,
you have no reason to share with them anymore.
What is there to share?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus it's awkward because you're like, I've seen side of you that shouldn't be seen by others.
Oh yeah.
And you're like,
It is a bit difficult, yeah. You share a lot. You share so much of the person that you just left with, and they just... what was that cycle? It was friends, best friends, lovers, strangers. It was like a 4-word, 5-word poem. I completely forgot about it. But it was really funny and poetic at the same time, but like, not that I care of it anymore. Like, I'd say I'm quite mentally stable at the moment. No, it doesn't really show at the haircut. I just wanted to try it because like my ears were like kind of itching, so I had to take it out. And then I was like,
your ears are gonna get cold.
Yeah, now they're cold because I work in a cold environment. So yeah, speaking of work, what have you been doing? Like, because I all I did was McDonald's and that other company pretty much so far. I have very few work experience, but you've been doing a lot from what I'm assuming.
I worked at a gym club.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I was about to sign
at
up
the
and
mall.
then you quit.
You'd always come to say hi.
Yeah, because I worked at a gym club. Then I went to work. I poured concrete for a year. I worked.
That must have been hard work.
Honestly, it wasn't the worst.
This is not.
That was supposed to be a pun.
I'm slow. You gotta break it down.
Hard work. Concrete's hard.
That one.
That also took me a while.
Oh, you guys suck.
Yeah. it wasn't hard when I got to work with it. But after I was done, it was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then worked at assembly line, Cal Tire. Don't work there anymore, so I don't care. And then a few other shops, and then now I'm at the place I work now. I'm a heavy-duty mechanic.
Oh.
So you're
We have another mechanic.
You're the only person still that's not a mechanic, Gerard.
No,
he's
really,
the only
no.
person that hasn't worked on real cars.
Yeah, I work on my RC cars pretty much. I went to the hobby store today and I just got a charger. Cost me like a good $80 for that battery charger. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I've
learned that RC cars are stupid expensive.
Yeah.
That sounds like me and my tool purchase history.
Yeah,
no,
I
got into tools these days. You know Wera? Wera products. They're so nice.
I haven't.
So they're like these really nice screwdrivers, and I'm like, dude, I kind of want one. But I was like,
with like Snap-on and Matco and Mac tools.
Oh, yeah. Good question. What are you faithful on?
Matco.
Matco.
Because I find it's cheaper than Snap-on, but they deliver like the same product. In my experience, Jasper's might be different.
I've heard of that. I've heard that they're comparable that way.
Like I know Snap-on has better return policies and shit, but
Snap-on has a lot of sponsorships too, which makes them so expensive, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, Matco also supplies like Milwaukee tools and all like actual brand name stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that means Matco is just definitely better if they're upcharging their price to if it's the same thing then.
Yeah.
They're like the parent company of this company that everyone's faithful to.
Yeah.
Usually it's just better that way.
Well, because like they support, like they have like Milwaukee tools and all this other stuff that are good quality.
I do like Milwaukee.
That's why I'm trying to get you onto the Matco.
I do like Milwaukee. Like I have a couple of Milwaukee. Like I have a Milwaukee drive that was like a hand me down from one of the journeymen at my shop. Which
okay.
Great, like gratefully thankful for, because he gave me like a huge impact. That impact, I need to figure out what went wrong with it because it doesn't work anymore, and I just have the battery on the charger like constantly, which probably isn't good for the charger, but it's a big impact that I would really like
for the battery
to
too.
use. Yeah,
it's getting drained.
Yeah.
Oh wait, especially if it's Li-ion, don't leave it in the charging thing.
I left it in the charger
for
like a year.
Oh my god.
That definitely would drain the battery.
Yeah.
Well, if you leave it on the charger, it would just cook it.
Yeah. I was about to say,
I'm aware. Yeah, I should probably
just get a new battery.
Get a new battery if I like
or just get a new set for.
The issues with sets though. No, you know what? As much as they're expensive, the guarantee's there anyways if you buy them brand new. No, I would assume so.
Well, like our Mac guy, they have like special deals and stuff. So he'll sell you like an impact, and then you'll get like a battery like thrown in for free, or like the charger
the usual
in for free, like that. So it's like $100 off, but it's still expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good thing about what you're going into, Gerard, is you don't have to worry about buying tools.
No, but I'm still obsessed with tools.
All you need is an iFixit kit.
No. That's so bad. That's such a bad take.
And like a piece of tape. Not even a roll of tape, just a piece of tape.
Well, the thing is, I need metric hex sets that won't strip out the screws. I definitely need some pliers. I barely need electrical tape, but I do use a lot of zip ties to like put up, just to like keep the wires together.
Yeah.
Zip ties and a good ratcheting screwdriver, which I have one. I have the one that like goes like this, and then you could just do that.
Oh.
Yeah, the one with foldables. Yeah, it rattles a lot, but
gets the job done.
Yeah, it gets the job done.
That's all you need.
It has enough torque, but I do in my wish list, I do want a torque screwdriver. I don't know why, but I mean, I could
screwdriver as in like
you turn it enough that it just clicks at the right torque for the screws.
You're torquing screws and all that.
Yeah. And so
just tight enough.
Good and tight.
No. Oh, Loctite is a godsend.
Why do you go through Loctite?
Well, because there's lots of screws that goes metal to metal, and they always recommend Loctite. And the best super glue, those like very liquid glues that like
Craggle.
Yeah, like no, but not just crazy glue Craggle, but like those liquid ones with the tiny what's it called?
The dual.
I think so, yeah.
Like the Bondo?
Not JB Weld, but similar to it, but much more liquid, just for the tires, because like they do come undone from time to time.
Did you know that Loctite has different like locking properties depending on the color?
That's
the red one's strongest.
Yeah,
green. I've heard green.
Yeah, no, I've heard green. One of my buddies at work, because we went for training. He was telling everyone like he used to put Loctite on like everything. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why he picked red is because red was his favorite color. He didn't know that there were any different properties.
Red Loctite for me is the strongest. I can't use red Loctite.
Yeah, red Loctite.
I've never heard of green though.
Yeah, it's like the rarest kind where it's like, hey, it's the
collector's edition.
Yeah, it's the collector's edition. Yeah, it's not supposed to come off. If you see green Loctite, just throw it away.
Yeah,
holy. No, I mean, wait, you're telling me it doesn't like heat is not going? It's literally just welded there.
It goes, I think it's like orange or pink, then it goes blue, red, green. Mm-hmm. Whereas like blue, you're supposed to be able to pull it out, but it's going to give you problems. Red, you're going to struggle with, and green is like, you might as well just Melt it. Be done.
Yeah, but it was so funny
Oh.
because he was like, yeah, I would like literally dip like bolts in Loctite.
That's too much. That's so much. You know what? If you want the other mechanic to fucking suffer, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I've done that a few times. Where I'm just like,
Leave it for the next guy. Yeah,
we just wrench on something and you're like, and fuck
next guy can
whoever's
deal with
on
it
next.
exactly. Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. I find Loctite to be pretty good. It's a great thing. I love it.
Yeah, well,
I swear by Loctite. I don't know why.
you
It's
probably only
just-
need like a red or like an orange or blue.
at
Yeah, for
most.
all that.
Honestly, I have the blue one, but like I don't
Okay.
like the liquid one. It's too liquidy. I want the gel one. I know my
Like
friend.
the stick kind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know my friend has like this much amount of Loctite with him. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna steal one because he has like 10 of them. I may as well get one. It's not like it's gonna harm him, right? So yeah, because he was an electrician with the those what are those big electric fans called? The one that generate
Turbines.
Yes, turbines.
Oh.
Giant electric fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those ones he was working on those, and he was very surprised that they used blue Loctite there. Oh yeah, I should explain Loctite. We've been talking about it for quite a while. What's Loctite again?
To dumb it down, it's
Yeah.
if you want a screw or a bolt to not come out,
You put Loctite.
it's just the glue.
Yeah.
Oh
It's-
yeah, it
it's a
fills in the
big-
gaps in
It's like
between those tolerances.
Wood glue, but for metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's that one thing, right, where you can't use Loctite on some bolts like titanium bolts because it would just not slide in, and you need a primer before you can put it so it could bond properly. I feel like I
Okay.
went a bit too deep into it at some point, but if I remember correctly, that is highly possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But other than that, let's talk about Black Friday for a few seconds.
I
Because,
have not partaken in the Black
yeah,
Friday.
me neither.
I am-
Well, actually, I have on Amazon because realizing Neo's not gonna be here, I got like some LED light diffusers. So next time we record, we should be able to do like the freaking.
Well, you're using
Ambient
the white boys your
aesthetic.
light diffuser. Thanks.
Eh?
Using the white boys your light diffuser.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's deflecting all the light this way. It's great.
It's quite bright if I look at it correctly. And I mean, I'm not supposed to look at it. But oh, you know what? Speaking of lights and Black Friday hobbies, Ryan, do you have any hobbies that you partake in these days? And getting you into RC cars.
No. No.
It's like it's like boy math. Okay, you buy a $3,000 car, and then you put $10,000 worth of things in it. Boy math.
But
And
Yeah.
we would find that worth it.
I already spend enough money as just living.
Oh.
I don't need to. My other hobbies are already expensive enough. I don't need to add more.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah.
This whole
Maybe
thing
Gerard
is
picked
like
the
a
right
hobby.
career. He can have a hobby.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe he did it right.
Sort of.
I feel like being a teacher allows you to have many hobbies, or like
so long as it's socially acceptable.
yeah,
Gerard,
or
are you-
also that when you finish like then again you also have to deal with like marking, and then however many classes you have.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, the thing is, I could just to simplify it, I could ask you guys to help me correct
You're asking people that never went to like.
as participation.
No, because all he has to do is give us a freaking cheat sheet,
yeah,
and then we just fucking
Yeah.
check shit off.
and then that would
Do you
be
want to
like
pay us for that?
that would be bonding.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Do you
yeah.
want to?
Legit.
We'll do it if we get
My
paid.
shop rates apply to.
No.
I'm gonna write you up a bill work order.
Yeah, I worked for this long.
the labor cost for that
Yeah.
1 hour. Oh
You have
my
to also
goodness.
supply my like pens and stuff.
He's like,
if you don't, I have to charge extra.
he's like this stack, 20 fruit.
No way.
You don't understand? Do you know what fruits are?
Fruz? No,
No.
not yet.
Okay, you
I
didn't
don't-
work in fruits?
No.
Okay, so fruits, for the mechanics, they are called flat rate units, which is the
Well, that's the thing is I don't work flat rate.
you don't work flat rate. I don't work flat rate, but
But-
I know of.
Yeah, you guys are
So,
you will work flat
what-
rate.
Mhm.
So one fruit is equal to 5 minutes.
Oh.
How many fruit is in an hour?
60? Oh shit! No. 30.
Gee,
30?
No.
no.
5. Oh wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. 12.
Yes. There's
12
12
fruits.
fruit an hour. In the States, one fruit is 6 minutes.
Oh, really?
because 6 times 10 is an hour.
Oh, that makes
Right.
it a lot
Okay.
easier.
Yeah. So
Huh, okay.
20 through, if you divide that out, that'd be like 12 to minus 4. 4 is 20. What's 5 times 20? That's
100.
100
That's 100.
minus 20. That's 80
So it's
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what about
Oh.
those 80 minutes?
And then like you basically get a what's it called? There's like an formula to divide by so that you can know how much you're supposed to like charge the customer.
Huh.
It's
Well,
usually
that's
like
why
0.6
there's,
or
like-
0.8.
yeah.
Well, that's why mechanics always charge so much, and people think they're ripping them off.
Yeah, but sometimes it's warranted because like if you're taking your car in for like a freaking like your bumper's fucked, you have to take out the whole entire bumper, and people don't know that you have to disconnect so much, especially these days.
Oh, the
Oh,
new
with the
cars,
With
eh?
the new cars and
Yeah.
all the sensors, and you have to be careful not to scratch it anymore. To take out that whole bumper, it could take you like an hour and a half, an
that's
hour
wh-
like
Yeah.
at least.
And then like for like flat rate, it's meaning, they have a book that they base every job off of,
Hmm.
and that time is basically a brand new car, never driven, never done nothing, and the person that's working on it that sets the times has all the pieces right in front of him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So most of the mechanics that work on like cars and stuff or automotive, they have to rush through everything just so they
Alright
can
then.
get paid. Because if it takes you 2 hours and and the book says it takes you an hour, you did an hour's worth for free.
Yeah.
So that's why so many people are like, oh, my car's not fixed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I paid them for this.
Oh.
Because the guy is getting paid. He's trying to make sure he gets paid for what he does.
Huh. You know what? I'm starting to think that teaching may not be a good job for me. Well, because if I look, I want to be, but the issue is I just like feeling young, and a mechanic doesn't make me feel young,
No, you get beaten, you get old.
right? So, but as a mechanic, it's I'd say you are constantly on demand, and I'd say you're sort of eternally learning because there's always new, more complicated cars. And the issue is cars these days, if you take everything, all the metals, all apart, except the wires, it looks like pretty much,
A nervous system.
yeah, a nervous system,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
And I shouldn't blame mechanics for not being able to do their job sometimes,
yeah.
because people have no idea how like Jasper
Yeah,
said,
it's like-
no
so-
idea how big
Yeah.
of a job
So
it is.
I went to training. So my company sends me out to training,
Yeah.
and this time we learned about powertrain, which is like rear differential, propeller shaft, transmission, and the engine. Right?
What takes your power from your motor to the wheels.
Exactly. Right. We did, and we took apart all of that, got it, and everything. So it took us maybe an hour or so to take out the differential, and that's with 7 guys
Yeah.
all working at the same time. It took us about 3 to 4 hours to drop the engine and transmission in one
Really?
piece with 6 or 7 guys. Because
Oh.
with that, you have to make sure the radiator fan's not in. You have to drain the coolant. You have to drain the power steering. You have to make sure all this shit comes out cleanly. Disconnect all the connectors. Disconnect the freaking computer modules from the engine, and all that. And then you have to drop it down. So that's also taking the wheels off, taking off some of the suspension, and everything too. So that's around like 3 to 4 hours, and then putting it back was like 3 to
Yeah.
4 hours. So easily, like if you have to get your engine replaced, you're talking about maybe like almost a day's work,
Yeah,
like
hey?
16 to like 24 hours of work.
Yeah.
And like one guy, if we work 8 hours, right, that's 3 days for one guy.
Yep.
Right, and then they can get that done within like 2 days. Not like two, like if they work at a rate where they work like the way 8 hours and then they go home or whatever, right? But mechanics find a way to cut corners in the best sense,
Yeah.
because they find ways to be more efficient, right? So they can maximize their time, minimize their time spent on a car so that they can get another car in.
yeah,
So if a job takes like 24 hours, they can maybe get it done in like maybe a day if they're like really fast.
Oh, you know what? Assuming that they know the car that they're working on, they could shortcut it technically. But there are some parts that you don't have to take out necessarily.
Yeah, that's all. That all comes with experience.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's the thing of like when you're working on a car, the more you work on it, the better. Like, the more you're gonna know what has to come out, what can stay in, and what's the best process to go through it.
Right. But the issue with cars right now, like Jasper said, is the amount of electronics that you have to disconnect.
All going electric.
Yeah.
That's what I like about heavy duty is I don't have as much. The stuff I work on is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So I get also more variety too.
That's why I like RC cars. I don't have to worry about wiring and stuff. It takes me 30 minutes to take out the differential. Take out the oil, and then I can replace the oil to like a different consistency, put it back, and I'm having fun.
Yeah, but you also don't have anybody yelling at you for.
Oh right, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have any waiters.
Yeah, you don't have somebody looking like. Have you ever had that where you're working on a vehicle and somebody's like looking through the shop windows and you're like, "Can you leave me alone?"
Yeah, I get so insecure when someone watches me.
I'm at the far end of the shop, so there's like multiple bays that conceal where I am. And as long as a car is in my bay, I look like I'm working.
Well, because I've had places, I've worked places where like, where I was working was like right in line with the window, and you'd have people looking at you as you do your job, and you're like,
it's like, I'm here,
pressuring.
I'm working.
Can you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
It's a bit pressuring, yeah. But no, being a mechanic, I'd say it's quite lucrative right now, especially if you have some electrical engineering something like that experience.
Well, electrical experience.
Electrical experience in general, yes. You'd sort of be set.
Yeah.
For the next 30, 50 years because everything's turning electric, right? But it's still sort of in its early stages. That's why Mazda is like, nope, we're not gonna do electric yet.
You want to see
Give
some
us like
funny
2028, you know? So
at our training center, we decided to be funny and
we
were taking out the freaking like the
it's a lot.
We snaked a whole bunch of extensions just to get like all the bolts up there and shit. So that's how fucking long. It's almost as long as the car. The amount of extensions that they had there.
What was it? What was the car?
I'd rather not say.
Okay. Oh my god! I guess you're making fun of how far that thing is in the screw. I'm assuming.
Not really.
Not really. It's just funny that
it's more personal protection on his end.
Yeah.
For
I'm
schooling.
covering my ass.
Yeah. Because they sent him to school, so it best not to.
But it's funny because like, yeah, what they had there, they have like all their tools there, and they were like, let's just put a bunch of extensions together and make it like, and have some fun.
It looked pretty clean. Like it looked like everything was in a white background, as if it was like a McLaren workshop. Have you ever been to a McLaren workshop? It's like
they're supposed to keep it clean.
When did you time?
It is the cleanest thing ever. It's like
there's McLaren here in Edmonton.
Is there?
No, I just for some reason in my head McLaren looks like they have the cleanest thing ever. You know like they have like marble floors and everything's very OCD conscious. Like everything is like ordered by the size.
100% no shop is like that.
You want to take a look at my toolbox? It's not like that.
Yeah,
mine too.
Shop
as much as I want. Yeah, I can't.
As clean as us apprentices can get the shop, it still looks like a shop.
Yeah.
Like there's no way to like not look like a shop.
I just realized that was closed.
Nice.
Well, I didn't want to spill.
Why'd you have to out yourself? Now everybody knows. You
could have just played it off
and then just been like
smooth
click,
and all that.
Another sip.
That's the issue with me, honestly. Like I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind looking like a clown, and I will describe it like, oh damn, I had that thing closed, because everyone would just laugh and notice it right after, and then I become the center of attention. And that's exactly what I'd like to keep in my teaching career. I am the center.
Well, yeah,
I'm so narcissistic.
That has to be a quality for a teacher, because you have to keep the class's attention, because if you don't, they're gonna fall asleep on you.
Right. And so I sort of have to be like overactive and overreactive to everything.
But you can't be too cringe.
I could be cringe.
You could be cringe, but like you can't be too cringe because
Oh
then
my
they'll
God,
just think
speaking
of
of
you as a
memes.
freaking
You know
cringe.
You know what's gonna be the best thing is what you're gonna have to learn that you never thought of is you have to keep up with lingo.
I know.
Yeah.
You have
God,
to
I
keep
need
up
to
with the
think of the
lingo.
memes. Memes these days are so complicated. Like you have to know 4 different memes
Oh,
before
do you know
you
what's
get
my
the
favorite?
first one.
You know what's like my favorite like meme format?
Oh,
It's the one where it's like the cat ones.
what about the cat ones?
The cat one. It's like because I looked up.
Oh, I like the cats with hard hats. Those were really
Oh.
cute. Huh?
that one,
Mm-hmm.
or because like the one I like found this morning. It's like a couple one.
Yeah.
And it was like I was waking up in the morning. It's like all cuddly and cute. I was looking at each other, and then I was smelling each other's morning breath, and it's the cat that goes.
Oh, or like this could be us for real.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I love those. Those are like the best.
those
but-
Could
talking
be
cats
us.
though.
Yeah, this could be us, but
The talking
but you're
cat
not
ones, though.
here or something
You're
like
not
that.
here.
Oh my goodness,
Those talking cat ones are kind of funny though.
man. Yeah, I know. That's sad. Yeah, I need to keep up with Link. I need to. Unfortunately, I need to constantly
How
look
could-
at memes.
How is lingo gonna?
gonna
Let's
affect me.
Let's go back.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
bit.
learn lingo.
Let's go
lot.
back a little bit.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
was
yeah.
the lingo back in like 2015? 2015 feels like it's 2 years ago. It was like almost 10
Does
years
it?
ago.
For me, it feels like it's in a lifetime.
Why 20? Let's start 2016. 2016 was
Bro,
like summer 16 was like the greatest thing.
It was
ever.
the greatest thing. Yeah.
You remember it?
I don't.
I was in
I don't remember.
Not
summer
at
of
all.
16.
Yeah, because that's when Harambe died.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot about that
Harambe.
one.
Rest in peace, Harambe. What else
What
happened?
else happened in 20? Let's see.
Yeah, we need to search it up. Unfortunately.
Damn. Okay.
What
Do you
the
have your
fuck
phone?
happened in 2016?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Oh, you're an
2016,
iPhone
let's see.
user.
No, I'm not an iPhone user.
Yes.
10 most significant
I'm not gonna
world
get into the
events in
reasoning behind it
2016.
because somebody out here.
Oh,
watching on
Trump
an
came
iPhone.
into office in 2016.
Oh yeah. Wow, dude, a lot happened.
I
in
can't.
2016.
Keep political views simple.
Oh, I love the impeachment meme. You know when like Donald Trump is like going up his airplane and they made his like ass just a tad bit bigger, and then yeah he's going to his impeachment and it's like it's the funniest damn thing.
I just miss how much like entertainment he daily gave.
Yeah, I know it was very much charged. Man, as a social teacher, I have so
Brexit
much to talk
happened.
about.
Brexit.
Brexit? Oh
Who
my
got you into
goodness,
being
yeah.
a teacher though?
Alan Rickman died.
did it?
Muhammad Ali died.
Oh yeah.
Carrie Fisher. David Bowie.
A lot of people
A
died.
lot of-
Well,
Is
that's-
that why it was the greatest?
That's
Oh,
when
how-
Hamilton came out.
Oh, how sad would it be when Morgan Freeman dies?
Oh, that
Who's
was
gonna narrate his?
Who's gonna narrate God?
Deadpool. The first Deadpool movie came out in 2016.
Really?
What the
Wow, dude,
my
it really
God.
has been a while.
fuck?
Batman versus Superman also came
That
out.
wasn't good.
Mid tier,
Yeah, that was not good.
mid tier.
Oh, the female Ghostbusters.
Oh,
I
it
with
it,
like Chris Hemsworth as like the freaking thirst there.
it was.
I didn't hear good reviews about it.
No, I wouldn't think. so
I
either.
didn't think it was very good. I watched it.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go came out in 2016.
I
Oh, that's
never
why
got
everyone's
into
saying-
Pokemon.
I
Go.
got into. I remember they changed the mall, like Galaxyland, where that like the spinning one where you can control which way you go. They made that little
Oh.
area there like Pokemon Go theme, and they would play Pokemon episodes.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
I do remember that one.
Coming from someone who works at the mall 24/7, 365. No, I can't relate.
Can't be me.
Yeah, like the mall got so cringe to me like a year after walking there every day in middle school, and
Let's
We
see.
just have
Hold
the
on.
mall
Lingo. Lingo.
The
Yeah.
mall
mall
rats.
rats are still there to this day.
Yeah, well, they never leave.
No,
And they
such
just
thing.
get older, and then new generation comes in.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Is that like junior high to high school kids?
What the fuck? Okay, from Grammarly. Here are the top 10 slang words of 2016. Love. L-U-V.
Oh, sorry, love. Like,
Sorry, love.
yeah.
Freaking.
I did that at some
Yeah.
point.
Freaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insta. Obviously.
Yeah, I've been using that word still.
Bestest.
Nah,
No, I don't use
Fuck
bestest.
that
Oh shit, here comes Dat Boy.
That boy? I
Dat
never
boy?
I
No, it's
never
just
got into
dat.
yeah.
That never caught up.
Nah. Obviously, nah. Like N-A-H.
though. Yeah.
Esk.
Is it would people say now? Nah, it was like nah.
No.
Is
Yeah.
nah.
No.
Nah.
It might
Like
just be-
N-A-W. Like
Yeah,
nah.
nah.
It might just be where we're from.
And then
but-
eventually it evolved to nar.
Nah.
right? Yeah.
Well, that's a like it seems like the Aussie slang side of it.
No. Oh yeah, I
Nah.
guess. Yeah, you're right. Eh?
And then like if something's like was it hipster-esque, like esque.
Esque?
Yeah.
I never got to using esque.
I
No.
do use
just-
esque quite a bit.
I just say it's hipster like. I don't say ask.
I
I'm too like my brain don't work that way.
yeah,
I'm a little
his
slow.
vocabulary is that of a grade 3.
Hey, don't be mean because it's true. But like,
He graduated
you
high
know.
school. He can't just.
But you know,
We can't.
yeah, I
just-
graduated high school, but
Yeah,
look
we
at where
can't
my
sur-
life is now.
Hey,
Yeah.
everyone has
You
their
know.
time. The thing is,
When's it gonna be mine?
a few years from now,
I can't wait that long.
what?
people can
I'm-
wait that long.
Yeah,
It's not like we turn a certain age and then choose between 9 different personalities
My
to take
back
upon
already
to.
hurts. So
Really? You need
Yeah.
a back
Kids will
brace. Mine is
decide-
this.
Kids will decide what their future will be just based on 4 things at like 5 years old. Do they become a firefighter?
Is that why it was a failure?
Policeman?
is that why it was a failure? Just starting out, just ran out the gates, just flopped out, just done. Just
Everyone
get good
has
now,
their pace.
kid.
I must say, everyone has their pace. It just so happens that like we're at the age where everyone's finishing university, and then we start feeling FOMO. You know, like,
What the
No,
fuck?
people are still in university. What do you mean, boy?
no, I know, but I'm finishing university next year.
That's cool.
Wow, you
Good for you.
Oh wait, no.
Congratulations.
Some of us didn't go to uni.
Yeah.
Is it one more? No, one. So
You said
so
in January you're
ex-
gonna take your 4th year.
yeah, exactly one more year. Exactly one more
And
year.
then he's becoming a student teacher next year.
Yeah.
You're not
You
the
used to
hot
do
student
teach-
teacher that I used to like sit in class and just
And just stare at the entire time.
No,
not
no.
pay attention to school.
Exactly.
You can't keep the pedo stash though. Please don't.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
you have
think
to
I
go
can-
clean
I have
shaven.
to take it out, unfortunately.
Or you just make
Or you have to like grow it all out.
yeah. Or
No,
you
'cause-
literally like accept that you look like Bobby Lee, and then you play on that and be like,
Maybe-
guys,
maybe
I'm your
this
new
gets-
teacher. My name is Bobby Lee.
Maybe if this gets enough like views, you could start in one other
Oh,
episode.
I could, yeah. but
Maybe
I'm not.
we
I'm
can all
not
dream though.
as yeah. The thing is,
I
I'm
dream
not
for
as.
money, but
I dream about
I'm not
Bobby
as
Lee.
comedic as Bobby Lee. What does he do, anyways? I always hear.
he's a
of-
comedian.
He is just a comedian.
Yeah.
I see some of the clips. It's pretty funny.
I barely watch them.
Well,
I would just see
cli-
Bobby Lee. I'm like,
I
oh
just
yeah,
see
he's an
clips
Asian
online,
with a mullet
like-
and a mustache.
They just come through on my timeline, my feed.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's
Maybe we should
slang.
look up-
Feed
Feed.
and timeline.
Oh my goodness. I do wonder how am I gonna keep up, because yeah,
You ever
teachers.
get to that age where you just give up?
Because we
I probably will. Yeah.
we keep each other in the loop, but then again, we're also going out.
Yeah, the loop is just leaving us.
Yeah.
I still keep bruh with me. I think the new slang of bruh is blood.
Your blood.
Yeah, hey blood. Oh come on, blood. I think
Where's your
I,
do rag? Where your do rag at?
oh yeah, dude, 2016 was
2016 was a good year.
something. It's
How
something
was your
about it.
COVID year?
Oh my goodness, COVID year.
COVID year was.
Let's talk about that for a second. Yeah.
My COVID started off. Well, not really started off. But like, when Genshin came out.
Oh, Genshin.
That's what
Impact.
defined a huge part of my COVID.
Oh my.
of the
goodness.
COVID years. I played for a month straight. Like I would wake up like
Play.
9 or 10 a.m.
Do the
and
dailies.
I would play until like 8 or 10 p.m. I would literally do like 10 to 12 hours on Genshin.
You were a Genshin kid.
I was a Genshin kid. I
Yes.
played it so much where I ran out of content. I legitimately ran out of content. There was no more story missions. My characters were pretty strong. And like all I could do was explore, and I didn't want to explore because there was no content.
Mhm.
And then the next content update came out like a month later. So when I got back in, I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore because it's been too fucking long.
That's all. No. My COVID year, I just pretty much studied, and I was the only one that in my whole family that survived COVID.
See,
I never got it. I'm just
yeah.
built different.
Yeah, no, I
never got it.
didn't feel
Or just-
like depressed or anything. Like I didn't.
Yeah,
get,
I was so
I
in
didn't get like
peace.
Yeah.
COVID syndrome. You know.
Well, because like,
But then again, I look back and I kind of wish I did do something. Like COVID would have been the perfect time to start a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, we had
Well,
so
'cause
much time.
So much time. So
Yeah,
much
'cause
time
we-
to learn. Like
we didn't go to
Good, like-
school
and
too.
I wish I could have gone back and like started learning something.
do you remember?
Speaking of, after Ryan goes, I have something to share with you after.
Oh, I was
Go.
gonna say, like, do you remember like online schooling and on how unorganized it was when it started out?
Oh, I loved
Yeah.
it. The
Where you
chaos
just-
was so easy for
where
me to
everyone's
adapt
like-
to.
like, do you remember when they were like, "Hey, you're gonna have to write a final," and like grade 10 and 11s aren't, and the grade 12s were.
We didn't have to.
Yeah, but they had that time period where they were saying grade 12s will.
Oh.
But then every grade 12 was like, this is unfair.
Yeah.
So then they got rid of it, so we didn't have to write finals.
Yeah.
So you just, whatever grade you ended up with is what you got. And so many teachers just like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
Here's
exactly.
some grades.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay. After I talk, I'm just gonna talk again because I don't want to forget my train of thought.
Okay.
So, in our social class, our social teacher, my favorite social teacher, the old woman, your favorite, our favorite,
my inspiration.
Yep.
She retired now.
Is she?
She retired. Yeah,
she's
I told her.
retired. She does substitute teaching though.
Oh,
Is
okay.
she?
Yeah, but I told
Oh
her
my
to
God.
wait for me until I graduated. She didn't. I'm so mad. But anyways, everyone
You
has
still
their
talk to
plans.
her?
Yeah, she
Oh.
like during that time, like in March, where
Yeah.
there was like talks of like COVID locking us down. She was like, I guarantee you 100% that we will be in school next week. Sunday
remember.
hits, lockdown. And then
I remember that.
I swear, man, I should have made my freaking grad quote like, this teacher told us to be in school 100%. Just to like spider. That would have been so funny.
The absolute
Oh,
denial.
Yeah.
That class, I remember that. She was like, yeah, we'll be back in.
Yeah, we'll
in
be
a
back
week's
in.
time.
And then we never did. And then, yeah. I wish I could go back and change my grad year. But speaking of like learning during COVID, I kind of wish like I did learn more. But when I was coming back, this has nothing to do with like COVID, but it was just something I thought was cool that happened. I was coming back. I was with a couple buddies from the training facility because all three of us are from Edmonton.
Yep.
Right? So we were on the same flight. And then they have this fast food hot dog place called Japa Dog, where they have like Japanese hot dog, like Japanese American fusion.
Hence Japa Dog.
Exactly. And
Okay.
I was like listening to like the people conversing.
Yeah.
And they were conversing in Japanese. So
Huh.
I'm like, shit, I have a chance here.
His
My
inner
weeb came out. My weeb
Yeah.
came out. And yeah, no,
I bet you
like,
they looked at him and they're like, he's a weed.
I went up and I was like, do you speak Japanese? He's like, yeah. And he was like, can I try? He's like, yeah. And then so I'm like, susume wa nan desu ka? Which is like, what's your recommendation? And then she went like, I swear she got more politer.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like,
No.
this dirty boy.
Because like,
Ano.
kore to kore. And, like, yeah, those are like those. She did all that, and I was like, kore hitotsu, so one of these, please. And then she was like, would you like to make it a meal? I'm like, daijoubu with this, and that was like the extent. But
Yeah.
that was like the first time like I had conversed and ordered in Japanese, and I was so proud of myself. And at that time,
You're ready to teach in Japan mechanics. Let's
I
go.
think they're better mechanics than
Yeah,
we
they're
are.
probably better mechanics. They
But
all
it
have
was-
OCD.
They-
It was
they got the
so-
drifter stuff and-
it was so interesting to see how my reaction would be, because like if you know when some people would try to speak other languages, they would like freeze up
Yeah.
when they're thinking, right? I had that moment, but then I like quickly got over it because like I knew what was going on, and that maybe it's because like the osmosis of me watching so much anime and like Japanese YouTubers and all that,
Yep.
that I kind of know the structure of like ordering in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now what I can't do is order in Tagalog.
No, don't worry about it. It's not a loss. At the moment, it's not a loss. Oh my goodness, yeah.
But like at the same time, I feel kind of, what's it called, ashamed that I can't order in my mother tongue, but I can order in Japanese.
Bilingual.
I'm bilingual, but the
Bilingual.
wrong kind of bilingual.
But yeah, I was super proud of that moment for me.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I've never. No, I've not had that experience yet.
And it was like the first time I spoke like Japanese to a Japanese person, other than the times at Animathon when I went up to like obviously I stay for the concerts, go get the signatures after, and all that.
That was during COVID.
No, that was like when
Okay.
that was literally like yesterday. So I was at
really?
the Vancouver airport yesterday.
Oh, you were. Wait, you were not here yesterday.
I was not here yet. Yeah, I was in. What time would it be there? It would be 5 o'clock there.
5. Yeah, 5
So,
o'clock. Right.
I was
now.
at the airport.
Sure, might have been on time then.
Yeah, I might be on time.
You're running on Filipino time, bro.
I'm running on Filipino time. No, it's one of my friends' birthday today, and I was like, okay, yeah. So I did something I didn't want to do, and I didn't expect. No, not that. I didn't expect to do it, but I ate. I ate what's it called, vegetarian food, which is like
That's-
something I don't do usually.
Okay, but the vegetarian food
you're-
can be really good if prepared, you know.
Do you like
Make
meat?
it, please.
I love meat.
I love
Yes,
meat. I
put
make
stuff
carnivore.
meat
But
in my
I've
mouth a
seen
lot.
what you eat. And
Right.
vegetarian is. That's where you draw the line. That's where you draw the line.
Actually, yeah, I need to contrast
You need to,
that
like,
for a second. Yeah.
Choose better food choices. Because I've seen you eat some stuff. What I can't remember. Like in foods class, you mix like mayo and or it's like mustard and random like
Oh yeah.
Oh, the good
mustard
times.
and Oreos or something. It was weird. And you're
The
just
good
like, this is
times, yeah.
delicious, and I'm looking at you like,
Yeah, no. Wait.
I'm not
Scrumptious.
I'm not taking food advice from you ever again.
No,
I might
no,
copy
no.
your homework, but not food advice.
Actually, speaking of food, have we been to Canadian Brewhouse?
No, wait.
Yes.
I've never been there.
Really? Okay,
I've
Afterwards?
never been there.
well, yeah. Yeah, you want to go after? No, I'm just kidding. I have essays to write. So I know.
No.
So.
Oh, wait, no.
No, you go. Oh, okay.
Shit.
So, I went to Canadian Brewhouse and I got their Rita Burger Challenge, which is now called the Great Canadian Burger
We
Challenge.
should do that. We should go out and do food challenges.
I'm not doing that again.
I'm,
So I did.
can't.
So I did that large poutine, and it's like 6 patties. That's like a centimeter thick, and there was like 6 of those. So the time limit was an hour,
Mhm.
and if you do it under an hour, you don't pay the $50 if you don't finish it, and you get a free shirt. So I did it. I finished it 2 minutes before the timer stopped,
And you got the free shirt.
and I got the free shirt.
Where's the free shirt?
I don't have it. They ran
Should have
out.
wore it.
They freaking ran out.
They ran out.
They
Yeah.
ran out.
Did they give you like a coupon? Be like,
Did they
"Here,
take
come
your?
back."
They take your picture and then you go back and
No,
it's
I
come up?
should have. Yeah,
You've been
I
like, "Hey,
I
what's-"
called them actually, and I was like, "Hey, you guys don't have the shirt, so can you guys order some for me?" And then they're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll call you." And I don't think they're gonna do that.
No,
for
they're
the
not
time
gonna
being.
call
That's a scam, bro. Well,
Yeah.
at least you got a free meal.
I got a free meal out of
Yeah,
it.
that's nice.
But let me talk.
But no
to
one will
you-
believe you now.
Right? Let
My
me
God,
talk
they
to you
do it
about the
again.
process, though. Now, the issue is the first 30 minutes is great. It's sailing. I was literally. So, I during that 30 minutes, I ate the large poutine and at least 3 patties. After that 30 minutes was just pure agony.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It all tastes the same.
yeah, I got tired of the taste. I started ordering Coke Zero
Mm-hmm.
just to help me digest it. I was at the point where everything was cold, it was greasy. I couldn't chew it. I didn't want to chew it because
You would gag and throw up.
yeah, I would gag and throw up. So I did this strategy where I would eat the patties with a small sip of Coke just to take out the
You're
taste.
doing that Joey Chestnut.
Oh, yeah.
Joey Chestnut strat.
So I had to do that for the last 30. It was agony.
Yeah.
It was agony. I
Yeah.
didn't like the taste. I was so tired, and that led to me eating vegetarian food for like a good time being. I did this on Monday. Today's Saturday. I did it on Monday. I definitely crushed it. But man, for the taste, I would never do that again. It was just too much. Once you start to eat something over and over for the next 30 minutes to an hour, you're just done.
Yeah, you need something to
Yeah.
change up the flavor.
You need to change up the
You
flavor.
need to change up the flavor somehow, some
Food
way.
food challenges are great if everything was different. But if it's the same, I start
You
to
know what
understand
food
that it's a challenge.
I want to try?
Mm.
Wanko soba.
Wonko, what about it?
You gotta break
Wonko
it down
soba.
for the white people.
Yeah, break it
So,
down for the Asians.
Wanko soba
not as much,
is
yeah.
a food challenge in Japan where you eat soba, which it's basically a shot of soba.
Yep.
And the challenge is you have to get, there's a like average for male and female. Like for a female, it's like maybe 90 bowls. For a male, like the legend goes, or the myth or whatever, the saying goes, you have to hit 100 to be considered a like fully fledged man.
Oh, is it
So-
the one with the Connor thing? Connor
Yeah,
did?
like
Oh,
C-Dog
that
VA
one.
did it. So
Yeah.
you take a shot and then the waitress will keep putting in, and then she'll stack the bowls.
Yeah.
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 I want
remember
to try
that.
that. Also, I found
Kinda-
before I lose my train of thought,
Okay.
because I tend to do that.
Yeah.
I found my drink of choice now.
It's this one. What is this?
No, it's not this.
Oh, okay.
Like I mean, like
Okay.
adult drink, like alcohol drink.
Yeah.
I quite like mojitos.
Well, that's
That's too classy for me.
so white though.
Just give me whatever's cheapest.
Right? Sometimes
I
the
like
cheapest to make
mojitos.
even
Like my
most
dad can
hammered.
make a really good mojito, and I think that's why because
Open up the lid.
my dad
I
can
did
make.
not.
My dad can make really good mojitos.
not. Holy.
So I think I've just got a taste from that because dad makes great mojitos.
Yeah. Is this the?
This coffee has coconut in it. I swear, and it tastes good.
Yeah.
What's your drink of choice other than like you say it's cheap, but like what is that choice?
Well, for me, my choice. Literally, look at the menu. What is the easiest, like the cheapest thing on there?
Really?
Now,
Like
Huh.
for me, it's like, I like coolers and stuff, but at this point, I'm like, whatever's
Coolers
cheaper.
are a bit yeah.
Now it's just, hey, if it's a beer that's like $5,
I don't do
$6.
drink. I don't do beer.
I love
I don't
I
like
love
beer.
$3 beer that's like this big.
Well, I'm just like, if it's cheap and we're at a social event,
Mm-hmm.
that is what I will.
Yeah,
order.
the only time I drink is like socially. I drink socially.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just too it's too lonely and sad. when you look
Exactly,
back on it when you're just
right?
like, I'm drinking alone, and you're like, this is how I'm spending
That's
my
something-
Saturday.
George, like,
Actually, something
that's-
I do.
Yeah.
That's
George
actually
is
something
sad
I do.
How does that affect?
How does
Somebody.
it? Honestly, I drink alone because I'm a bit scared of what I would do outside. So
$20 is $20.
no.
That's what would happen.
That's what would happen exactly, and I'm a bit scared. So I drink alone pretty much, just because it makes me feel so in control of myself. Because I would literally be reading an essay while having a. Oh yeah.
You're gonna be a wine person.
Yeah, let me talk to you about alcohol for a second, because I'm the type of alcohol guy who's like, I know what a cheap drink and an expensive drink tastes like, and I rather prefer the expensive one because I sip it very slowly. Oddly enough, I just drink it very slowly to
Are
the
you
point
a
that
lightweight?
no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
lightweight.
technically
I
not
am
a
too.
lightweight. Both of you are lightweights?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I know at this point because
Oh.
I drank enough to know what my limit is and like what my signs are.
My limit is one glass.
Oh,
Because like I can feel like my like pulse, and
Oh,
then I can
really?
feel I get red. I like red. In
Oh, the
I
Asian
get that
flush.
Asian
Oh, you get the
glow.
Asian-
Yeah,
okay.
Asian flush
that's why
or glow?
I don't like to drink
Asian
as
flush.
well because like people point out that I'm fucking glowing, and I'm like I don't like that.
oh.
I don't like that. I'm very
See-
self-conscious.
See, for me, I've gotten to the point where I've been held up in a corner on like a counter at a buddy's house party, like
Yeah.
literally just slumped into a corner, and he's like, "You're the only person sober here. You gotta help me take care of people here." And I'm looking at him dead in his eyes, and I'm like, "Okay." And in my brain, I'm like, "Could not function right now. Give me like 5 minutes." But like I know how to hold it on so I could, if the situation calls for it, I can save somebody's life or drive them to the hospital if need be.
Yeah, I'd say no matter how drunk I get, I'm pretty much still highly in control because I've sort of practiced drinking and still being trying to mentally feel sober.
Is that why you
And that's
do
how-
that during your essays?
Yeah, and that's how my tolerance got high. So I'm just like, wait, I need to sort of get wasted at the moment, but I have something important to do. So let me just mentally sober up for a second.
Do you do the thing where you like check over yourself when you're drinking? You're like, okay, let me see if this is like if I'm high or not. or
Sort
drunk
of,
or-
yeah. I'd be like, am I spinning? Nope. Okay, not enough. And then
Okay.
Not enough.
You have like
Give
that
me more.
mental checklist. You're like, this is fine. This acts normal. This is normal. This is normal. This is a little off, but okay.
yeah,
I just
do-
go through
yeah.
your list of.
Unfortunately, I have to these days.
Yeah, I do the same
Man,
thing.
there's so many things that
See,
I
like,
watch over.
When
my-
I start to feel like nauseous, that's when I'm like, yeah, that's too much.
Oh,
You get nauseous?
I get nauseous.
oh, good for you.
Like nauseous and like
Oh.
lightheaded.
I get like, I get to tell when it's like stuff gets to start get fuzzy outside my range of view. Where it's
Huh.
like it's not like right in front of me. It's fuzzy. It's like okay, that stuff's getting fuzzy, and like I start losing the filters of what I say.
Oh,
That's what I'm like. Okay, slow it down and
Hmm.
drink a few cups of water.
hard to be professional these days. I don't like it.
So what you're saying is we're gonna go to Canadian Brew House after?
No. We're not going to
Come on,
Canadian.
come on.
I can't. I just spent something dollars on food.
I'll
and
buy you first
everything.
drink.
No thanks.
Next time.
No thanks.
I bet
When
it-
Gerard isn't stressed out.
Yeah,
I
think.
feel like we
yeah,
can
my finals
pressure
are
him
coming
into
up.
it, though.
Peer pressure. Yeah,
What?
it's
Yeah,
so
we
easy to
got
peer
peer
pressure
pressure.
me. Yeah. No, not at the moment. I have lots at home to help. I also have lots of energy drinks for some reason, unfortunately I mix them.
Mm.
Yeah, even though we're not
That hits
supposed
you
to.
harder though.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to do that.
It's like you're not supposed to mix alcohol either.
No. Well, I
No,
definitely
yeah.
don't mix expensive cognacs.
Yeah, you're not supposed to like. Well, as
That'd be
like a general rule,
sacrilege.
you don't
You
mix.
gotta turn to you are that rich white person that tries to flex on everybody. I'm sitting over here like I order the cheapest. Like if it's a beer, if somebody could just hand me a drink, just be like, here you go, and I'd just be like, oh, thank you. You're just like, is it a cognac? No.
Is it a single malt?
Yeah, it's a single malt. No, thank you. And I'd just be like, give it here.
Oh, you know what? That when we were trying to figure out what is like on the rocks and like what's not with ice,
Yeah.
I found out it's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like
I
a
like how
whiskey
it
on
comes
the
off
rocks,
at common knowledge to me.
whiskey on the rocks, and then
Okay.
like just a plain whiskey, like an ounce of whiskey. You just call for neat, and it's just as is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I found that out in Vancouver or
Oh, yeah.
BC where I was staying.
I'm actually kind of jealous you go to a lot of places.
Well, I go to
wish
the same places.
I know,
Because
but,
that's
like-
where the trading place is.
Oh no, but do you actually have sort of a free time
Yeah.
when you come out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm assuming if it's like college for us, you go for 8 hours and then you get the rest of the day off.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
and we get fed there too.
Free food.
Like we
Is it
get
like
fed
dorm
lunch.
style?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's like it's like a restaurant buffet.
oh wow.
Almost.
Eh?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like some of the food that we had was really good. Like our last day, chicken was really good.
No.
It was really good.
Bussin'.
It was
Bussin' is in the.
Bussin'.
See, when I went to college, it was just like they did not feed you for shit. They did not care.
Yeah, everything was like paid for me because like if I have to take a taxi to the train facility, I get reimbursed. If I
Any transportation almost.
to the facility and back, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, but on
But
your
then,
free time,
but like
it's-
on our free time, it's not. But we also get $60 for food every day.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can go get a
Not
steak
bad.
dinner every single day if you wanted to.
But it's only for like that one night, and then they're
No.
You
for
know what?
every day,
Every-
$60 every day.
Yeah.
It's your LOA, right? Well,
Yeah.
technically, would be your LOA.
Yeah.
Here's your living allowance for being outside of your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Man, speaking of food, I've been. It's the buffet this afternoon was sort of the first real food I've eaten in a while.
Huh?
Well, yeah, cause I
He's
look.
eating like ramen or like
Yeah, it's sort of
peasant
like
food
that.
like the
No,
rest of us.
what I'm thinking is that he doesn't eat. He just drinks.
Yeah, I'm not.
Drinking all
I'm
those
not.
calories.
I'm not just drinking. I'm actually drinking. You know those Ensure cans, the ones,
Oh.
the supplements. That's
Yeah,
all I've been eating.
the one that old people drink.
Yeah, that's all I've been like consuming as
I
food.
thought I was poorly taking care of myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. As much as I still live with my parents, I have tons of Ensure at home.
You can just steal food from them and eat.
No, I could, but like sometimes I just don't want to chew.
What a guy.
You're sounding like the privileged white girl now.
Hey, the thing about
The more
You
I
sound
sit-
like you have dentures.
The more I sit with you, the less white I feel. Can I do this more often? It's just I feel less white now.
I don't know how to tone it down. Yeah, that's why I sort of just like talk to Jasper's parents, do the man up gesture that I have to do,
That's
'Cause,
just
like,
to
I feel-
to reaffirm
just to
yourself.
reaffirm that I am quite
That it's not
a
just the skin
Filipino.
color.
That's not just the skin color. Yeah, like
Because it's just when I was working
Yeah.
outdoors all the time, I would have been darker than you.
right, now we're like sort of the same.
I gotta
now.
say though, Ryan's sweater is actually really nice.
I kind of want.
I
That.
kind of want that sweater.
Hey, oh yeah, I just realized we're sharing the same thing now.
Aw, you guys are so cute together.
Cheers.
I was about to just shake both of my and have no idea which one it would be.
It'll be like you guys kiss. Enemies.
It's like, oh, we did an indirect kiss.
Oh my god.
Speaking of that though, like
Oh.
Costco. So when I was in hockey,
Love Costco.
yeah, love Costco.
I have no.
when I was in
have no
hockey,
membership.
there was this one year where our chant was this. So When I say Costco, you say wholesale. Costco. Costco.
Wholesale.
Costco.
Wholesale.
We like Costco.
Wholesale.
Exactly. It went just like that. It got us hyped up. We won a lot of games when we did that chant.
You
It
could
was
tell
really
hockey's
fun.
for white people.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And we were
That's
like
where
we
were
were,
you
like,
put
going-
one up on me.
I played hockey.
Yeah.
we were like
Yeah.
going to our like coach would be like, you should like put in like an ad or like go to Costco and be like, we will like, can you sponsor us? We will shout out
I
your
would love.
I would
because that was it was our thing wasn't like three like chill on 2 1 2 chill. Our thing was like, when I say Costco, you say wholesale. Costco.
Because everyone,
Let's get the
it's
sponsorship going.
It's sort
Yeah,
of
exactly.
unanimous. That's why everyone.
I'll be
likes
the model
Costco.
if you need people. Just rep the brand. Just send them money.
And you said that thing was like 30
it was $23
some
or
bucks.
something
Yeah, that's
like that.
good.
Yeah.
It is nice quality.
Yeah.
Just
that-
finger my
that's
sleeve.
pretty- Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. There you go.
God damn.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
Actually, you know, it's
me and
oh.
him both played hockey.
Yeah, that's it.
We were on
Yeah,
the
I
same
wanted to
team.
segue
Yeah.
on that for some moment. So these two actually played hockey. They have a relationship between one another that I have no idea of.
Yeah.
So would you both like to just tell me what it was like being together in a team? Because that's something I never.
we only
asked.
played together for 1 year.
Yeah, we played together.
Yeah,
one
but
And it
that
was a
1
pretty
year
good
should
year.
be a lot.
And then we
Yeah.
played. Then we skipped a year, and then we went to high school together.
Yeah.
Or no, it was.
Is midget still allowed to say it these days?
Yeah.
Because it's not a. You're not.
It's not a
making it
derogatory
at
term.
somebody.
No,
It's just
it
saying
still is.
the-
No, people are starting to consider it as a derogatory term, and now they're wanting to say you should say little people now
But it's
instead of midget.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah.
But that's towards
yeah, but I'm not saying
Little
hey,
people.
you are this thing. It's saying this is the group called
Yeah.
because you're
Which
not.
I don't-
You're not a professional. You're.
Yeah, because midget is basically under junior.
Yeah.
right. But what was it like?
What is
Would
it?
you guys like to tell that to me for a bit?
Origin of
Did I lock it?
Did you lock
did
it? You
lock it.
locked it again.
I did lock it.
I'm gonna text you randomly throughout the night. Did you lock it?
And that would be the whole reference, yeah.
Yeah. I don't really remember much of it
Yeah, there's lots of things we don't remember, unfortunately.
because I remember we were a pretty good team,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like I don't remember the interactions because it just builds over time. Because it's
Yeah,
just
it
like
all
high
becomes
school.
like it all becomes like meshed together. Yeah, you don't. It's yeah. As he
It's-
said, it's kind of like high school.
Yeah, where you just be like, hey, I don't know anybody, and then as you go,
You're
through,
cool with everybody.
Yeah, then after a while, you're just like, oh, I know everybody here. We talk, and
Yeah,
we're cool. We're not as cool, but I don't hate them.
yeah.
Hmm.
The way me and Ryan got to know each other better is that we were at an out of town tournament, and then we were in the pool, and then Jacob, my little brother, kept going down the slide. So our dad's like, "Watch Jacob," and then me and him were just
Yeah, we watched over his brother.
yeah,
Oh, quite the bonding.
yeah. It was pretty good.
How did we first meet?
High school
High school, yeah. How?
I think
foods.
it must have been through me
Yeah,
because
'cause-
Ryan knew me, and then I knew you.
Oh,
And then we also had this other girl who me and her went to junior high with. We actually dated in junior high.
I met that girl through our shadow day from going to junior high, in between junior high and high school.
I did not go to any of the
Yeah.
shadow days.
Yeah, because you would follow
Shadow-
around.
I've never
You would
had
follow
one.
around one of the high school students.
Yeah.
And you just follow their their day to day,
Yeah.
just to see what high school is like. And me and her met up at that, and she asked for my number, I think it was. And then I went back to my junior high, and
Mhm.
we started talking, but nothing went through. So, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I never went to any of the
Shadow
the
day?
shadow days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's the episode like today? I just realized. What time did we start? Now that I think about it.
We've been recording for about an hour.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It's only 6:40.
Are we gonna do like a split two? We could
We
technically,
could.
yeah.
We could.
Yeah.
If you're cool with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. We'll do
Sorry,
split.
Neil. I'll
But
take
how
your
are we gonna
spot.
segue this? Because we started talking about high school and shit.
Oh, this is where we blue ball the audience. This is where
This
we
is where the
Oh,
story
man.
continues.
The story continues on the next episode of the Initial App podcast.
Yeah, this is what should keep you.
If you are angry,
watching.
blame this guy.
Yeah.
Blame this
him.
guy right
I was here
here.
for a story, but yeah.
Because the thing is, like, once we take a break and everything sort of gets like just a bit juiced up, start to remembering things, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'll do in our intermission for the next episode.
Are you gonna sing a song?
No,
Aw.
I will serenade you to release those
The tension?
the tension. Yeah,
The tension we have?
not really, not like that.
Are you going to
no.
tell them a story about us?
Not really. No, nothing has been happening between Ryan and I. It's a
Not
I've
yet.
been
it's a
trying.
guaranteed. Yeah, he's been trying. I just can't like quite straight, unfortunately.
He's too much.
I'm a walking red flag, but then people
I'm
are bulls. They
colorblind.
love bulls love red flags. So
No, okay.
You
The
called
thing
me
is
a
that
bull.
the thing is
I don't
though,
like that
bulls are
too.
actually reacting to movement. They're
Yeah, it's the
actually
motion,
reacting
not the
to the
color.
color red.
it's okay. Flags.
I don't like being
They have to
colorful.
fly at some point. Flags have to like go with the air,
wind.
the wind. So, but anyways, please check our. So we have YouTube.
We have YouTube, we have Spotify, we have Instagram, we have TikTok.
Oh yeah,
We
Neo's
have
on
all of
TikTok.
that.
I
Yeah.
have no I have no TikTok.
I
so
don't have TikTok either, so Neo's
See you on
running that all on his
TikTok. Let's
own.
go.
Oh yeah, I also
Start
Rhino.
dancing on TikTok. You will try to learn the moves as we tell them.
Yeah, can't be me. But yeah. So yeah, please follow us there or
And stay tuned for our juicy stories that'll come out on the next week of the Initial F podcast.
Yay!
Yay. So yeah, see you guys soon, guys, gals. See you soon. Bye.
You're such a dick.